Okay, so right where we left off here, select actually opens up our map menu too in case we get lost. I think we looted everything we possibly could in this room. Let's go ahead and make sure we have all of our armor equipped that we need. Looks like we do. Let's go back to our daggers here. Keep our secondary as the bow, I think is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna be on our way here. We're trying to find Hughes, and he should be right up in here. Past the Well of Souls. Any lootables at all? Don't see any. You can get a better view of your surroundings by clicking the R button and looking around. Good to know. Experimental book. If you guys want to read that, just go back and pause the video. So for those of you that are just tuning in, I highly recommend going back and watching episode 1, but what happened was we were dead, right? Laying on this cart that was being pulled by a couple dwarves. We made our character, they dumped our body onto the mound of dead bodies. We woke up, turns out that the Well of Souls actually gave our soul back and allowed us to stay alive, and we're trying to escape this now. The Well of Souls being an experiment that Hughes here developed, and we were its first success.
Return from the dead? Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Dwarf have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Dwarf have reached the lab! They're inside the...
So the Tuatha are a group of people that are determined
We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
to take down the Fae and take over the land.
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Look at that little guy go. Escape the Alistar Tower. We received 2 minor healing potions. That's where Hughes went. It's blocked. This is all blocked here. There's some stairs there. This is all blocked. There's nothing to grab. Nothing at all. You can run faster by holding A, which is what we're doing. We've known this. Okay. Neither one of those guys are lootable. Gold coins and some pick locks. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's continue on our merry way here.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
This is going to be our first boss battle. If you can call it a boss, I mean... It's the first actual enemy that sucks. Take down the last soldier there, wait till he does his little thing. He resists magic. If you hit him quick enough, he'll be shocked or stunned and he won't be able to attack. So trick is to interrupt him as much as possible. If you run into a sticky situation, just go ahead and use a potion. We're gonna take him out here. We're just gonna do it. Which button is gonna be? Which button is gonna be? A. Oh, got it. Yes. Full on execution. So when you defeat somebody like that, oftentimes you'll get a signal to execute, and it'll be a random button, whether it be like X, A, Y, or B. And let's go ahead and take all this. And what you gotta do is you gotta click it as fast as you can, in hopes that you fill up the meter. If you do, then you get the full on executive move. If not, then you get some minor one. Let's put on the ring. Doesn't really matter. Consumables. We got some more of that. Let's go ahead and map those out real quick. There we go. Was there anything else we could loot in here? I don't think there was. Oh, so your bow. You have unlimited... Well, I shouldn't say you have unlimited arrows. You do have unlimited arrows, but they deplete, and then you gotta wait for them to replenish on their own. We did level up as well. You have acquired a reagent. Reagents are used in crafting potions at alchemy workbenches, which you'll see later on. Talk to this guy in just a second. There's another reagent here. Say hi to this guy first.
Another survivor? Well, I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you?
He distracted them so I could
That
escape.
sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have. We should be safe here. At least a little.
Let's level up real quick. Okay, so basic, advanced, and master. To get to advanced and master, you obviously fill up. Once you level up, you fill up these bars as you go. You can progress further down the thing. We're going for a stealth, sort of assassin dagger, Feyblade sort of build, and what we're lacking right now is stealth. So this is what we're going to do. Let's confirm this, and then we're going to have 3 points available, and you got sorcery, might, and finesse. Now, finesse is going to be the one that we're going to want to fill up first because it has our dagger masteries and our Feyblade masteries and things like that. So what we're going to do is I wanted to put a bit into longbows, but I want to hold off on that. I'm going to do dagger mastery, and these require 5 points, so we have only spent 2. 1 point available. We have 1 in Assassin's Art. Current level 10% critical damage. Next level 20. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to be all about the stealth. So sneaking is going to be our friend. when it comes to any sort of hard enemies. Now we're in kind of the open world sort of thing. The pulsing circle on your minimap indicates your quest objective. I don't see a pulsing circle at all. Follow it, it will lead you to your current goal. Okay, good enough. Are we allowed to go down into this water here? Search. I forgot about that. Okay, so we can swim. Anytime you see like a little circle of water like this here, these bubbles, you can search these and find things. So shadow prisms, let's see what these things do. I forget. It's been a while since I've played this. They're not there. Consumables. Unused creates a timed explosion that can attract the attention of surrounding enemies. Okay. We'll not be using those, I don't think. Let's go ahead and check over this way, see if we got ourselves any more. We do. Sturdy talisman. I think we can equip this. Maybe not. Aha. Blocks 4 damage, 10% elemental resistance. Very good, very good. Let's see what else we got in here. I want to say there's one more. Apparently not. Oh, that blood just coming out of them. We can loot these, I believe, right? I want to say you can. No? You're gonna be like that? I wanted to say you could skin them, but no reagents found. No reagents found. What is this green little icon over here? One second. Crafting materials. The Shrine of Mithril. Mithril is protection. Temporary divine blessing granted to you by a shrine plus 0.5 health regen per second. Very nice. Uh-oh. There's a bear over there. So we're now in the open world, and there's going to be monsters and things that we're going to have to combat. So let's see if we can get ourselves a sneak attack on this bad boy here. He's harassing this, Oh, that didn't do shit.
Bloodthirsty berry eater. You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes' experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one
I think he's lying.
project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Pay me and you'll live.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. But at this point...
Oh, we fight him? I wasn't actually going to attack him, I was going to let him live, but... I suppose we can kill him and see what he has for us. Shoot the deer! Can we loot this guy? You're just gonna lay there dead? It's not very good. And the bear is gone now too. I can't harvest that. There's all sorts of reagents over here. What is this? Nothing. So this might get annoying to some people, but I am gonna go and I am gonna loot as much as I possibly can. I like to clear out areas before I move on. It's the way I am, and it's the way I play these sort of games. Like, if anybody's played Diablo with me, they would know. Ah, fuck. The wolf had a bit of gold on him. Who'd have thunk it? No reagents found. Of course not. Why would there ever be reagents when I come looking?
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
He's gonna help us, or is he gonna like make us prove ourselves? He's like, prepare yourselves. Perform special attacks to defeat the enemies to gather threads of energy. What? Like what? Oh, he's gonna help us. Oh, hi, how you doing? When your fate mirror is full of fate symbol pulse, you can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Reckoning mode greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or your fate shift an enemy. Hold LT and RT to harness the power of fate. Enter reckoning mode now. Oh shit. Move near an unraveled enemy to press A to perform Fate Shift. This uses your remaining Fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you experience bonus. Just like before, there should be a button, and we got it full. Awesome. And they all should explode. There we go. Bonus XP.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to
How is that
change
even
it.
possible?
Come here. I'm going to do a reading.
This is gonna have to be the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, like button below, subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you in the next one.
I promise not to tell you if I see your death. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, if this is true. And I'm not saying I believe it. Then your path is yours to determine. It could mean nothing. I'll meet you at his home to the east. That's just it. He lives in a little hut. What could this all mean?